Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to the next episode of Dragon Block CMOD Pack. I'm just here. I've been gathering levels. I got back to the Jedi Sith question. We're going to do the Sith stuff now, because apparently the Jedi stuff didn't really have much more to show for it, so show me. Now, once again, this broke. This will only unbreak itself once I leave the Nether. Although I want to gather probably one more level just to make sure. Because as it stands, we're only 35 and we won't unlock a new ability until 36. So I'll end up gathering this quartz in a moment. But I'm just here. I wanted to do the start up the Sith stuff. I'm also recording this at a much different time. I'm recording this the night, just a few hours. A few hours is like 7 hours after I finished recording the last episode. Not my normal recording time. I just wanted to come in and do this now, just because I kind of want to see what this is about. But anyways, last time, if you can't tell by the new form, we went through continuing the story. So now our max form is Super Saiyan Blue, which is the evolved form of God. So we fought Beerus, the god of destruction, and through the use of Kaioken times 20 mystic form, we were able to beat him. It wasn't easy, even with that. But upon defeating the Beerus, you are told to go acquire God form, which is very cool. You know what? Can I exit blue, please? I just want to show off God because it's... Honestly, I think I prefer the color scheme of God to blue? I don't know, there's something about base God that I really like. Super Saiyan Blue, I think, is my second favorite transformation, but I think God might be my favorite. And then, I don't know, Super Saiyan 4? Then 213? I don't know. I don't know the exact order of my favorite transformations. But I think Super Saiyan God's coloring is probably my favorite, as far as, like, Saiyan transformations go. I don't remember exactly how it goes with the, like, with other races or whatnot. I don't remember what their transformations look like. But anyways, we defeated Beerus the first time, and were told to go acquire God form, which we instantly went to train up, realized that we still weren't going to beat Beerus with just God form. So we ended up still beating Beerus in Mystic form, Mystic Kaioken again. But we made it work. Will you go away? Is that the opponent that gives me nausea? No? Good. One of the, like, Baphomets or whatever gives you nausea. Actually, I think it's the Succubus. And it's very annoying. Anyways, we beat Beerus a couple of times, gained godhood, and then started going through the Golden Frieza mission tree. Through the Golden Frieza saga. The Frieza returned with a bunch of soldiers. Soldiers went down no problem. I think I was in base Mystic form with nothing else, but I probably could have beat them in base form. They did not get much stronger. Anyways, the soldiers made us run out of ki, and then Frieza had a couple of, like, small troops, like, we fought Ginyu again, who had taken over someone else's body. Maybe I should really look into the story of this more. Maybe I should just watch the story at some point. Although at this point, it's if I do end up watching DBC Dragon Ball, it will take. I'll probably start after we're done with this series, like I did with JJK. So who knows? Anyways, we managed to make it through a few opponents. Then Frieza himself showed back up and was strong, but Kaioken Mystic forming our way through everything, basically. But after we defeated Frieza after he returned, he goes into Golden form. And in order to combat him going into the Golden form, which is actually our next fight against him, you have to unlock Super Saiyan Blue. This snazzy new transformation. I do love the coloring on this. Blue God looks so good. Both God and Blue have such nice colors. Like, it's so much better than, like, the gold. Like, I've never really been a huge fan of gold. It looks sort of cool with, like, the Super Saiyan transformations, but, like, the God colorings are so much better, in my opinion. 40, you know what, I'm going to try hitting 41 before we take off. That way I'll have at least the next 2 level ups. Anyways, we got God at the end of last time. We started training it up, and we started looking at how well we can maintain it. And actually, we can maintain this form with up to Kaioken times 4 currently for a decent amount of time. As soon as we start trying to use Kaioken times 5 or higher, we start draining too much health. But I could fight in 4, which is only technically slightly smaller than Mystic form in its boost right now. So, yeah, we're going to continue putting a few more points into a few things probably whenever we try to fight Golden Frieza. I want to be able to not have to rely on Mystic Kaioken times 20 for every fight from now on. It would be much appreciated. But anyways, I'm taking a small break from that to do the Sith stuff just because I feel like it. No other real reason. So, we're level 41. Probably pretty close to 42. I just kept going as I was running around. I'm gonna break a couple more quartz deposits real quick, because I'm assuming I'm pretty close. And as soon as I hit 42, we're leaving the Nether and we're gonna head off to Tatooine. So I'll probably just see you over there. It might take me another minute to find enough quartz. Okay, I'm back in the overworld. I'm still in God form. God form is one I actually have to maintain Ki for. But also, it's not that rough. It's basically just eating an equivalent amount of food that I would normally end up eating if it wasn't... if food actually went down very quickly. But JRMC repair, I just noticed how broken up my armor is. When I got back to the overworld, everything was red now when we're now a Sith Acolyte. And we can now use your knowledge of the dark side of the Force to slow your enemy's movements. Each new level makes the enemy slow 1 second longer. Did you hear that? I'm confused why that's a Sith ability, actually. That doesn't feel like the Sith. That just makes your enemy slow down. Like, how is that better than disable? Like, you can look at the Force amount usage, 900 to 2700 almost, with a longer recharge, and all this does is give slowness, not even just full stop. That doesn't feel like a Sith ability, or at least a very good one. And then we have Drain Knowledge. Use your knowledge of the dark side of the Force to steal power from other Force users. Did you hear that? Interesting. I have a whole bunch of upgrade points I'm not really using for anything else. I thought it was going to stop at 5. It didn't. Let's just put a couple points in disable. I think it will lock... No, that doesn't lock at 5 either. I really just don't need most of these. I don't know. I'll keep it at that for now. Let's see. Drain Knowledge. What if I just try using this on a witch or something? That means that you couldn't use the Force, but I basically just have my full... How much did that say it was going to cost? 0. Okay, that's probably only useful against players. Or if there are enemy Jedi or Sith. But I don't think there are enemy Jedi or Sith, so... Oh, wow. It just seems like this mod does not really work all that well in single player, or with our other mods that we have in. Anyways, might as well stop out at Corrin before we hop over to Tatooine. Hello, cat friend. Thank you for the Senzu Bean. I wish that since, you know, I can, like, fly through space and all that, I didn't have to use a spaceship every time. But it's fine. I understand it's like mods working together. Anyways, jump over here. I just remembered I'm going to have to go gather a whole bunch more resources to make more lightsabers, because I'm going to need to make a Sith lightsaber. Oh well. Anyways, over in the same bar as our rebel friend, we will find, or cantina, not bar, but close enough. We will find our friend in a dark cloak sitting in a corner. Yeah, hello, all of you. I should join the rebels at some point. I'm going to be a Sith joining the rebel cause. That doesn't exactly sound right. Anyways, hello, friend. Creeping darkness. Excuse me, I'm looking for someone. I felt a presence here. A dark presence, a powerful presence. I feel as though shadows call my name, whispering to me through the force. Are you the one who has come to me in my dreams? If I am, what of it? I need to understand this darkness. I feel its power welling up inside me, fully consuming my mind. Can you help? The darkness of which you speak is known to those who can comprehend it as the dark side of the Force. If it is knowledge of the dark side that you seek, you must first prove yourself worthy. What do I have to do? Judging by the lightsaber in your possession, you have ventured to the planet Ilum and entered its crystal caves. Yes, I have, but what does that have to do with me proving my worth? Hold your tongue and listen. Deep in the heart of that temple there lies a secret chamber. In it you will find a Sith artifact. That artifact holds secrets of the dark side of the Force. Return to Ilum and retrieve the artifact. Once you have done so, bring it back here to me. Okay, there's a secret chamber in there somewhere that I missed. I'll have to go hunt it down. I will find this artifact. What may I call you? My name will be revealed to you in time. Now go. Let the dark side guide you to that which you seek. Okay, then. So we're going back to Ilum. And we're the bad guys now. I was about to teleport over to ship, but there's like a ship right on the outside of town, isn't there? There it is. Actually, there's like 4, because there's like 4 stacked over there as well. Wings up. Let's head back over to Ilum. It has caverns, crystal caves, icy mountains, no species, all those mineral stuff. Oops, I forgot I needed to pull back out the hyperdrive. And over to Ilum we go. I have no idea where on this planet I'm going to find this hidden... Once again with this. Why does... Why is this like this? / game mode C. Fix your spawn points, please. You know what? I can just fix your spawn points. There. There. If for whatever reason the snow does not break by hand, basically. Anyways, back to survival mode. Turn off turbo mode. I need a spare Tatooine hyperdrives on me, right? Because this planet doesn't actually spawn it in. Spawn in the ships. Okay, no, that's just like a shadow. It's not like an indents. So where in this temple am I going to find a hidden area with an artifact in it? I'm just going to teleport my way back to the forges real quick. Where would it be? Through a wall? Well, that was easy. That was a lot faster than I was expecting, actually. Okay. What are you? Ooh, are you those crystal combinator thingies that I saw? A kyber crystal. You groan when you realize this isn't the full crystal, but merely a shard. And the Sith artifact. That worked very well. Like, okay. I was like, where would they put it? I would probably put it here. This looks like a good spot that I might hide something. But how do you use these things? I'm assuming I don't just like craft you with another kyber crystal. Yeah, okay. So I'm assuming that I need to get another shard of a Kyber crystal and use that machine to fix it up then? I mean, that would make sense to me. Um, sure. Can I still make lightsabers? Okay, yes, I can. I know I need to make another Sith one, but I wasn't sure if yeah, I need to make a Sith one, but I wasn't sure if now that I'm a Sith, I couldn't just make a regular one if I found the right Kyber crystal. Actually, I might still not be able to. I haven't tested that much. Anyways, back to Tatooine we go. This is... Where am I? Oh yeah, I used a hyperdrive, and it technically brings you to a different spot than the ship would. Anyways, let's go speak to our dark side friend, shall we? Our Sith Master. I'm going to assume you're not like Darth Sidious or Count Dooku or one of those. You're... Well, you might be in hiding, I don't know. So you have returned with the Sith artifact, no less. You sense its power. Yes, I can feel a heat flowing through me, an ancient power awakening inside of my mind. Good, good. Let it flow through you. Invite the dark side into your heart and let it feed your mind. That is the first step towards becoming an apprentice. An apprentice? What do you mean? Long ago, a man named Darth Bane came to found the Sith Order. He was gifted in the dark side, and was the first in a long line of Sith Lords. He instituted what is known as the Rule of Two. There may only be two Sith at a time, a master and an apprentice. If you are willing, I will take you as my apprentice, and I will become your master. The dark side flows strongly within you. Within my teaching, you can become more powerful than you've ever imagined. More powerful than I've ever imagined. I like the sound of that. Are we Darth Vader? I mean, it seems like Darth Vader doesn't exist in this universe. I think we're taking his role. I like the sound of that. Then it is set. I am your master, and you are my apprentice. Take these robes as a symbol of your apprenticeship, and return to me when you are ready to construct a lightsaber more befitting of a Sith. So now we have dark robes instead. I love how they're still called Jedi robes, despite supposed to be Sith robes, basically. I mean, I'll put them on, but they're staying in place. They're staying hidden under my other armor. Little robot friend, I'm taking you with me. It is time for you to construct the lightsaber of a Sith. The Jedi use Kyber crystals in their lightsabers, but a Sith crystal is synthetic. You must first find 3 of the 6 shards still left intact from the ancient times. Then use your hatred and power to compress the shards into your synthetic crystal. If you wish to construct a double-sided lightsaber, know that 3 shards make 1 whole synthetic crystal. Then you must recover all 6 of the shards. The shards can be found here. On the next page, hidden somewhere in the Ilum Temple. In fact, you may already be in possession of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna find all 6 and make the double-sided one. Anyways, 1 hidden in the Ilum Temple. Got it. Hidden in the tree in which your old Jedi Master lives in refuge. Okay, I should probably write these down so I don't forget. 1 second, let me grab pen and paper. Okay, so there's 1 in the Yoda tree on Dagobah. 1 in the ancient temple's ruins on the planet where the rebels have their main base. Okay, that's the Sith temple on Yavin 4. Sith temple on Yavin 4. I'm a bit scared about that one. I found what I thought might have been the Sith temple, but it didn't spawn incorrectly and got destroyed. Oh yeah, I already know where this one is. There's a black market dealer in somewhere in Mos Eisley. You'll have to buy the shard from him as he knows not of its power. I've already seen that. I thought I might have known what it was, but I didn't buy it yet. So that one we're going to get in just a moment. Hidden. Okay, on the Imperial base in Endor. Imperial base on Endor. In the ship, in the leadership. Okay. In leadership. Okay, so we have one. We know where we're going to get the second one. There's 3. As a reward for becoming my apprentice, I will give you one of the shards, as I have kept it in my possession for safekeeping. Thank you, Master. What do I do once I have the remaining shards? Return to the chamber in the temple on Ilum where you found the Sith artifact. There you will find a crystal compressor. Use it to make the shards whole once again. Once you have your synthetic crystal, use the lightsaber forge you used previously to construct your saber. Once the construction is complete, return to me, apprentice, and I will show you the true power of the dark side. Okay. So we have 2 crystals down. Actually, this makes it really easy if you just want to do a single-bladed lightsaber. Which person on this planet is it? Is it you? Let me talk to you, please. No, it's not you. I think it's somewhere's right into, like, this corner. Like, the first... it's like the first trader that you see, basically, I think is the one who sells it. It's someone in this corner. Not you. Let's see, which ones of these are shops and which ones are just like houses? I don't remember. Is it this one? No. I know for a fact I've seen it. It's just a question of finding it again. Oh, here it is. Unknown. I don't know what this thing is, but it seems to have some kind of dark energy coming from it. What's my inventory currently looking like? Yeah, do the bronze first and then the silver. Let me buy the thing? Excuse me? Oh, hold on. I was looking at that the wrong way. I need 640 credits. I only had 110. There we go. There's our 3rd Kyber crystal. Technically, that's enough if we just want to stop there and make a singular lightsaber. But I want the double-sided lightsaber just to say I made it. So, let's pop into a ship. I have yet to re-travel to Yavin 4 after restarting the Sith thing. To get the Sith levels last time. So, Yavin, Endor, and Dagobah. We already know how to get to Dagobah. I was trying to remember which planet the last one was on. So, since we know about Dagobah, it's going to be the easiest one to hunt down. So we know it's somewhere's hidden in this tree. Hey, Yoda. Completed your assignment, you have not. Your assignment was do not return if you are now a Sith. That was the assignment. I have definitely failed that. Is it just, like, inside the tree, like, at its base right here? Nah, I didn't think it would be that easy. Could be hiding somewheres under it, or just, like, in a corner under something. Or it's somewheres in here. I don't entirely know. I'm gonna be pillaging all around in this treetop, I think, for a little bit. Just like searching the entire thing, trying to find a chest. So I think I'll see you in a moment. Aha, I found it. I'm glad I decided to come back down and start digging around in the bottom before I explored and started breaking all the wood up top. How did I miss that? Hold on, I think you can probably just see that. Oh yeah, you can literally see and interact with that from right here. How did I miss that? I swear, I'm a goofball sometimes. Anyways, the 4th shard acquired. Now onto the difficult ones. And the one where I might end up having to cheat because I'm not sure if it worked right. Can I still use an X1? The answer is no, because I no longer have a license to fly it. So you... Let's start with Endor. Just because it's not a new planet, it is not something new we have to go find. We know exactly where we're going. It's the ship over on the Imperial base. Are they gonna attack me? I mean... Okay, no, I'm not a rebel, therefore I'm not technically their enemy. Cool. Anyways, the ship belonging to their leader is where they said I would find this hiding. So is it in here? Is this what they mean? This doesn't really look like a leader's ship. This is just a ship. Actually, I think this is a transport ship of some kind. I'm going to assume no. I'll still explore the thing anyways. Let's see, I'm assuming it might be hiding behind something once again. Although these are kind of hard to break in single player. Or, not single player, in... survival. Where... I'm assuming it's this, because I don't see what else they would be referring to. Yep, belonging to their leader. Yeah, I'm assuming this has got to be the place. So I'm assuming that has got to be the ship. So, let me get to hunting. Hopefully I should find it pretty quickly. I'm assuming it's somewhere in there. Okay, that's actually an interesting hiding place. So I ended up tearing up all the seating and a whole bunch of the crates and whatnot trying to find this thing. But it didn't click for me. The slight difference. This place ends in this. It has this little room right here you can see right through. But on this side, it's actually blocked off like that. And so you had to really think about it and just like, okay, bust down that door to acquire your 5th Kyber crystal piece. Might as well just keep all these pieces. Because why not? It is an interesting thing. This mod definitely seems like it would work better in single player, or multiplayer rather. Especially when you look at the Sith ability to slow and steal force enemy force powers, which would only serve useful in multiplayer anyways. But the fact that there's only a limited number of red Kyber crystals means that there can only be a limited number of Siths. Like, we need all 6 in order to make a double-sided lightsaber. A singular double-sided lightsaber. But we could also make 2 singular lightsabers, which means we could have two red lightsabers in existence and therefore 2 Siths in existence, basically. Which is interesting. Anyways, should probably gather more of this while I'm on planets. I don't remember how much of this I have and how much I need. Thorelide I have 52 of, divided by 8. That's enough for 6 vortex rings. And it's the only thing it's used for. You know what? I probably don't need more of this. That's probably enough of that resource. But anyways, let's go get a Skyhopper. Thankfully, I still have one on planets. Because I definitely can't be using those things anymore. Let's head over to... Where is it? Avon 4. There it is. Program jump. Good thing I still have Tatooine hyperdrives on me. Because, like, this planet has been historically broken.
Watch that crossfire, boys.
Yay, I'm not being shot at the rebel base anymore.
Watch that crossfire, boys.
And they said... Forgot to pay attention. I assumed they meant that the next red lightsaber piece was hidden in the Sith base. I didn't misread it and it's hidden in the Jedi temple, did I? Like, going over to what I believe is the Sith one and trying to find it over there isn't going to be a waste of time. Like, they said Sith, not Jedi temple. I should go double check this before I spend like before I start flying around and exploring that area, hoping it didn't break. Where was it? It's... No, not M. Why do I keep trying to press M for map? Over here. It'll only take me a moment to fly over there. Calarium, I now have 15 more. That's used for energy gates and energy modulation circuits. So let's say I use 4 for a whole set. So technically I can make 6 full sets of both of those things. That's probably enough. Okay, that's 6 of both of those and 6 of the things I need Calarium for. So I'll probably be good on both of those resources. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't remember if anything needs like 8 of a kind. We'll see when we get there. Anyways, the Sith Temple should be up right ahead. Or at least I assume this is the Sith Temple. Definitely some sort of old temple that's been destroyed. Dig up a couple of graves. And realize that I might be in trouble and have to cheat. As a entire center of this structure is just gone. Which, super fun there. Really wish I got to see this structure in its entirety, not just like this destroyed mess. But oh well, this is a chunk spawning in error. I'm not sure if this is really the mod's fault. Still not really thrilled with it though. Let me go double check with what our master said and make sure he said the Sith Temple and not the Jedi Temple. Because if he said the Jedi Temple, there's a possibility I missed something over in the Rebel base. Though I probably would have said Rebel base anyways. Okay, after looking up the Parses wiki, I can confirm 2 things. 1, this is the structure we were looking for. 2, it is one of a kind. So I guess I'm spawning in that other Kyber crystal. Unless it's like hiding under one of these trees in the courtyard or outside. Although something tells me that's not the case. Something about this structure screams something's hiding in the middle, not something's hiding on the outskirts. I really wish I got to see what this thing looked like. You know what? I can just very quickly make another world, go into creative mode, get a ship, and come over to Yavin 4 to like showcase it. You know what? I really want to see what this thing looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to spawn in another Kyber crystal for myself. There we go. Because technically I should be able to get this thing legitimately, but the game broke. Now, I'm gonna leave the world. I really want to see this. I already have another test world with this mod pack ready. I just have to creative mode my way over to Ilum. Forgot what the sun looked like here. I want to see this. I want to see this temple in all its glory. Wow, this one spawned in worse. How was that possible? How did this one have a worse spawn location than the one in the main world? Like in our world, we got this half, and then it did the little corner bit, and we had a little bit over here. But in this world, all we got is this tiny little sliver here. What the heck? How many worlds am I going to have to do before I actually get a good one? Oh, this is silly. I'll give this one more shot, and then I guess we won't actually get to see the thing. Hold on. What in the world? I have no idea what happened. Also, my map is doing weird things as well. I guess I just named this world New World. I have my test world called New World, and I just called this one New World because I didn't bother changing it. But for whatever reason, my animations are broken. Apparently, I just popped away from there a moment ago in the flying animation. I haven't even done the setup thing for this world. Like, I'm not even a Saiyan or anything like that. But now I'm just broken. I'm stuck T-posing infinitely. I don't know why. Like, I went out of one game and started up a completely fresh new world. And I'm just this broken? What? It was just... Human key martial artist? I don't really care. This is test world to see if I can... Okay, I'm unbroken now. Do I just give myself God form? Just to mess around with it on this form? I definitely want to get a faster flying thing before heading over to Ilum, because I was very slow before. Anyways, what I did before? Grab a Yavin thing. Grab a Skyhopper. Grab a quest book. And that is all I need. So, that's... And that's... I did not intend to actually leave this in. I just thought that was a funny thing and figured why not just showcase what I've been doing anyways. Anyways, then I need to travel to about -300 to -300. That's about where it is in our world, and then that's where it was in that first little test world we saw where it was just like completely broken, even worse than the main world. It seems like the Parzy's mod stuff tends to stick to using the same spawn-in dimensions for everything. Like when I spawn in this world, I'm at 270, 248, or whatever you can see over there. And then the whatever cool structures are in whichever dimension seem to always be in the same place. So as soon as I spawn in, let's travel over to... Yeah, those coordinates are always the same. I forgot to get fly. Guess I'm using a Skyhopper. Ugh. I forgot I forgot how laggy Yavin was when he first spawned in. One moment. And we have a winner for the worst spawn-in of a one-of-a-kind, very important structure that I have ever seen. I understand why this is the old defunct version of this mod now. Oh, this mod is weird and broken. They forgot to account for the fact that the area around them will sometimes spawn higher than like their base. Yeah, they're spawning the structure in at Y60 and didn't account for the fact that natural regeneration will keep the area around it at like Y63. Actually, you know what? I think that's exactly what happened. They forgot to account that water height is 63 or 62 or whatever. Every time they spawns in at Y60, if it's anywhere even close to water or just like any major thing like this, it's going to spawn in broken. Oh boy, I wish I got to see what this structure looked like. Yeah, considering it broke in 3 separate worlds, I have no problem cheating a thing in that was spawned specifically in there. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing and go make a Sith lightsaber, shall we? Okay. So, I went back to Tatooine to go speak to the Sith to see if because I didn't remember if the mission was acquire the Kyber crystals, shards, or make the lightsaber. So I decided to talk to him. And now he's saying we've returned with a Sith lightsaber that we don't have, so I guess I'll read it now, and then we'll go make the Sith lightsaber like we were supposed to. Master, I've returned with my lightsaber. Yes, good. I sense much power in your crystal. You have truly become one with the dark side. You are becoming a fine apprentice indeed. Thank you, Master. What is next for me? I have nothing left for you, apprentice. I will find use for you soon enough. For now, train. Become more and more powerful and drown yourself in the dark side. Yes, Master, I will look to the dark side for guidance. That's it? I guess that's it. Okay, I was expecting a little bit something more there, other than just both the Sith and Jedi storylines are basically, oh, yes, go make a lightsaber. Okay, you've made the lightsaber. Good. Go do Jedi stuff. What Jedi stuff is, go do Sith stuff. What Sith stuff is, we're not going to tell you, but... Interesting. I decided to take a quick look at the config for the mod to see if there was any way to, like, fix where structures spawn in. It doesn't have that, but the config says something about Mustafar, which I think is that planet, but you can't go to, which is interesting. Anyways, I probably should have looked at the wiki to see what you need to make a lightsaber, or especially a double-sided lightsaber, just to make sure we have the right resources. Also, I want to go check out Kashyyyk. I don't know if Kashyyyk has any structures really, but it does have a resource I'm going to need to gather if I want to make my lightsaber waterproof. So let me pull back up the lightsaber making wiki and make sure we have all the resources we need before heading up back to Ilum. Interesting. While I was on Tatooine, I had to gather more titanium and chromium to afford all the hilt metal, but I actually have everything else I need. Except for the stuff that I need to make it waterproof, which I thought would be on Kashyyyk, since we haven't been to Kashyyyk and haven't yet seen what its minerals are about. But Kashyyyk doesn't have any minerals. Apparently the thing I need is on Endor, and I somehow missed it. We might as well go see Kashyyyk anyways, blah. A temperate jungle planet orbiting around a single star located in the Mida-Ranor sector of the Midrim, and has a complement of 3 moons. It was a member of the Galactic Republic, and after the Galactic Wars endured enslavement under the Galactic Empire. Words are hard. Might as well just go show it off. I still have an extra Tatooine hyperdrive. I'm gonna need it. But apparently on this planet we can find the Wookiee city, basically. And just about nothing else as far as I can tell, but might as well just go see it to say we saw it. Assuming the world loads. There we go, and we have Wookiees! Walking carpets, as the achievement just said. Hello there. Totally not reminiscent of one very specific Wookiee with that bandolier. But we got some very fuzzy friends walking around in this giant city with a whole bunch of vines that make the game not happy. Is there anything actually to explore, or just a whole bunch of money? I don't think this world actually has anything. I think it might just be a whole bunch of money. I think they added Kashyyyk because they wanted. I think they added Kashyyyk because they wanted Wookiees. I don't think they had another reason to do it. Like, unless I actually find an NPC, I see no legitimate reason to actually come here, other than just to explore every city, every planet. Yeah, they just added in this planet so they could have Wookiees. I am almost 100% sure of it. And it's a cool looking city up in the trees. Not very safe for the Wookiees who live here. But there's no NPCs. All of these chests just have some money in it, and there's literally nothing else on this planet, not even ore to go gather. It just exists so they could add Wookiees. Oh my. We're not going to be spending much time here. Make sure there's literally nothing in these caves, right? It's just a whole bunch of stone. As far as that planet tab said, that's what it should be. And right now, that seems pretty accurate. So... oh yeah, completely barren. I'm gonna head back to Endor, see if I can't find the waterproofing stuff, just to upgrade our lightsaber as much as possible. Then we're gonna head to Ilum and make it. And then from there, I guess, end off, looking at the time, probably. Okay, I've been hunting for like 20 minutes, and I have found 10 helicites. This stuff's this stuff's pretty rare, and I need at least 32 of it. Like, 8 of it gets me 1 air seal gel. I need at least 4 airs. I need at least 4, so that's at least 32. Assuming I only need a singular apex seal, which I'm not 100% sure on, because the mod's not very clear on anything, basically. I don't think I care too much about my lightsaber being being waterproof. It's not like I'm going to be fighting around water very often. But I actually did also learn a thing. There's this cortosis ingot. It actually is found on Kashyyyk. It just doesn't tell you for some reason. But this stuff can be used to turn the Stormtrooper armor into Shadow Trooper armor, which is cool. It's a cool suit transformation. It's literally the only thing it's useful for. It's cool. It continues to not really be that important. This mod is definitely that's the thing with this mod, isn't it? Oh, this thing is cool. Does it have a purpose of existence? Not really, but it's cool. But anyways, I'm just gonna head back to ship. Let's just make our way back over to Ilum and start making a lightsaber, shall we? In fact, I have to go through the whole ordeal of just making everything again and smelting up some hilt ingots. I'm going to head over to the forges. I'll see you once everything is together and ready to make the thing. Okay, and now I should have everything gotten together except for the Kyber crystals, which we get to do the cool thing with. So let's just fly our way over here. I'm in the wrong side. Of course I am. 50-50 shot to go the right direction, and I got it wrong. Oh my. I somehow always do this. Anyways, Kyber crystals. Oh. Oh my, that's gonna take a while. Let's start them both. I didn't realize how long that was gonna take. Oh boy, that's gonna be like 10 minutes. It's 10:15 real time for me. I'll come back when these are done. Yay, they're done. I've been slowly losing my mind. Become as gods. Become as gods. It's all I've been doing for like the past 3 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. I stayed normal for 2 of them. Oh my. I don't know why I do the things I do. But anyways, we now have 2 Kyber crystals. Red synthetic variation. I'm going the wrong way. I have all my stuff over here. Up. Ow. Anyways, now with these acquired, it stopped breaking. Is the game going to explain why? Game why? Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many pieces do I need? 1, 2, 3. Hold on, what am I missing? So, magnetic stabilizing rings. Check. Energy modulation circuit. Check. 1 cycling field energizer. 2 Kyber crystals. 2 focusing crystals. 2 diadium power cells. 1 energy gates. 1 power vortex ring. Oh, phooey, I forgot the power insulators. Whoops. How do I make you again? It's just a bunch of chromium dust. I thought I had kept out 12 chromium dust specifically to make these, but I guess I forgot. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Now we can make basically whatever we want for lightsabers, minus this one. What is that? Is that the pike? Does the pike require something different? I'm not entirely sure. 1 double lightsaber, 2 double lightsaber. Oh, here's the 3rd double lightsaber. I guess that is interesting. So, which one do we want to make, and in which color? Like a pure red? Or like the blood orange color? And then long, medium. Let's go long, I guess, for this. Toggle distortion off. Let's see. Oh, that's very cool. It's very cool in both. That's kind of interesting. Hmm. That one's kind of cool, but kind of eh. Do we just go for the Maul lightsaber? Or let's go for the one with the cool prongs on the ends, I guess. And this one we're going to make like this blood orange, I think, rather than the pure red. Although the pure red... You know what? We will go for the pure red. Why not? Long. Let's go for this black and white one. I think I prefer it to that weird, slightly off black. I don't think I want distortion for this one. Here we go. And why even bother making it a dual-bladed lightsaber? I mean, there's not even anything cool for the animations or whatnot. I'm just cutting my own foot off constantly. This mod is cool. It has some cool stuff. It needed more time in the oven. Which, I mean, obviously it got, because this version kind of got canceled and then they started making a new one. It's a little sad, but it's fine. Why would the double-sided lightsaber just rest the same exact way as a normal one? I don't think that's how Maul carried does, but okay. Why do I have another kyber crystal? That's not how you're supposed to work. I guess I could make another red lightsaber if I wanted to. Because for whatever reason, this one didn't just chew up. I don't know. This mod is weird and broken. This mod is cool, but it is also weird and very, very broken. Anyways, let's... this one doesn't actually have our ship, so we need to go to Tatooine. And then from there, we hop in a ship, and we head to Earth. So today was just like a little break. And in fact, I didn't even intend for this to be like a full-length video. I was just going to be here for a little bit. Anyways, as I was saying before I pressed every single wrong button on my keyboard, I was just going to just pop in here for a quick thing, say, oh, I'm just going to start up the Sith stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to just do the whole storyline right now. And then it basically ended up being exactly the same as the Jedi one, except you got to go to a couple of planets to find a thing. And one of the said planets was broken and didn't have the thing, and you had to spawn it in anyways. Yeah, this mod needed more time in the oven. But hey, we have a cool new lightsaber. That does exactly the same thing as the old one. And some new abilities that don't really work. I'm a little sad. If my tone is not accurately presenting that, I'm a little sad. I was hoping for something cooler than slow, which is just worse than the basic force abilities you already have access to. But anyways, I need to go back to Tatooine. I forgot to get a thumbnail of the Sith Master because I figured, because I was hoping there might be a different Sith thing somewhere to get a better picture of, but then you never did. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Tatooine, get my thumbnail, but I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.